The champagne flute shatters against the marble floor, a jagged scream of glass that silences the room. My wife, Claire, stands frozen at the head of the banquet table, her CEO smile fracturing as her eyes dart to the man beside her, Richard, her deputy, his hand still lingering on her wrist. The crowd of colleagues, their faces a blur of tailored suits and forced laughter, turns to me. My chest tightens, a fist of heat and bile, as I realize I've just shouted her name. Not in celebration, not in pride, but in a raw, guttural accusation that rips through the glittering haze of my promotion party. I didn't mean to yell. I didn't mean to notice the way Richard's fingers brushed her skin, or the way her laugh tilted toward him all night, bright and intimate, like a secret shared in a crowded room. But the pieces have been stacking for weeks, months maybe, small, sharp edges I tried to smooth over. Now they're a blade in my gut, and I can't unsee them. The party is Claire's masterpiece as always. The penthouse venue glows with amber light, chandeliers dripping like liquid gold over tables draped in ivory linen. The air smells of rosemary and roasted lamb, undercut by the metallic tang of my own sweat. She planned every detail for tonight, my night, she said, her way of celebrating my rise to senior partner at the law firm. A surprise, she kept promising, her voice warm and teasing over breakfast last week, her hazel eyes catching the morning light. Just wait for the day, Ethan. It's going to be unforgettable. I believed her. God, I always believed her. Now, as the room holds its breath, I feel the weight of every gaze. My colleague Mark shifts uncomfortably, his tie loosened, his wife whispering something sharp in his ear. The clink of silverware has stopped, replaced by a low hum of murmurs. Claire steps forward, her navy dress hugging her frame, her heels clicking against the floor like a metronome counting down to something inevitable. Ethan, darling, she says, her voice smooth but thin, like ice about to crack. What's wrong? What's wrong? The question is a slap, and my mind reels, replaying the moments that led here. The late nights at her office, her phone angled just out of view when she typed. The way she'd linger in the shower, as if washing away something I wasn't supposed to know. The emails I glimpsed on her laptop, brief, cryptic, signed with an R that she laughed off as just work. I rationalized it all. Claire was the CEO of a tech empire. Stress was her shadow. I told myself her distance was ambition, not deceit. But tonight, watching Richard's hand on her, the way her eyes softened for him, I can't lie to myself anymore. Ethan, she repeats, softer now, crossing the room toward me. Her perfume, jasmine, sharp and familiar, hits me like a memory of better days. Talk to me. I want to scream. I want to ask why Richard's touch looked like it belonged, why her smile for him was warmer than the one she gave me this morning. But the words lodge in my throat, heavy and useless. Instead I mutter, "You're too close to him." It's weak, a half-truth, but it's all I can manage with 50 pairs of eyes boring into me. Her brow furrows a flicker of confusion, or is it guilt? Crossing her face. Him? Richard. She laughs, but it's brittle, like glass about to break again. He's my deputy, Ethan. We work together. You know that. Richard steps forward, his jaw tight, his eyes avoiding mine. Ethan, mate, it's nothing, he says, his British accent clipped, overly casual. Just celebrating your big night, yeah? His hand gestures vaguely, as if he can wave away the tension. But I see the way his fingers flex, the way he shifts closer to Claire, protective, possessive. The room feels too small now, the air thick with the scent of wine and pretense. I want to believe them. I want to go back to an hour ago, when I was just a man proud of his promotion, proud of his wife, proud of the life we've built. But doubt is a slow poison, and it's been seeping into me for too long. The way she'd cancel our dinners for emergency meetings. The unfamiliar cologne on her scarf last month, dismissed as a department store spritz. The way she'd look at me sometimes, like she was measuring the distance between us. Ethan, let's step outside, Claire says, her hand grazing my arm. Her touch is warm, but it burns and I pull away. The crowd parts as we move toward the balcony, their whispers trailing us like smoke. Outside, the city skyline glitters, a cold constellation of steel and glass. The October air bites at my skin, and I grip the railing, my knuckles white. Tell me I'm wrong. I say, my voice low, trembling. Tell me I'm seeing things that aren't there. She hesitates, and that pause is a knife. You're overthinking this, she says finally, her words careful, like she's stepping through a minefield. Richard and I are close because we have to be. The company's under pressure, mergers, investors. You know how it is. Do I? My voice cracks and I hate it. Because it feels like I don't know anything anymore. Not about you. Not about us. Her eyes glisten but she doesn't cry. Claire never cries. Ethan, I love you, she says, and it sounds true, but there's a hollowness behind it, like a note played on a broken string. This night is for you. I planned it for you. Why are you doing this? The question stings, because part of me wonders the same. Am I the one breaking this? Am I the paranoid husband, tearing apart a marriage over nothing? But then I remember the text I saw on her phone last week, half-read before she snatched it away. Can't wait to see you. I didn't confront her then. I told myself it was nothing, that I was being irrational. But now, with Richard's hand on her wrist burned into my mind, I can't let it go. Show me your phone, I say, the words spilling out before I can stop them. Her face changes, shock, then something darker like fear. What? Your phone, Claire. Let me see it. She clutches her purse tighter, her lips parting as if to argue, but no words come. The silence is louder than any confession. My heart pounds, a drumbeat of dread, as she slowly pulls out her phone. Her fingers tremble as she unlocks it, and I hate how much I want to be wrong. I scroll through her messages, my breath shallow. There it is, a thread with Richard. Dozens of texts, stretching back months. Meet me after the board meeting. You looked incredible today. I can't stop thinking about you. My vision blurs, the word swimming. I keep scrolling, hoping for context, for an explanation, but each message is a deeper cut. I wish we could stay like this. He doesn't suspect anything. I drop the phone onto the balcony floor, the clatter swallowed by the city's hum. Claire's hand flies to her mouth, a sob breaking free. Ethan, I didn't mean for. Didn't mean for what? I snap, my voice raw. For me to find out? For you to sleep with him? For you to lie to me every day? The betrayal is a physical thing, a weight crushing my chest. I think of our mornings together, her head on my shoulder, her promises of forever. All of it tainted. It wasn't supposed to happen, she whispers, tears spilling now. It was a mistake. A moment. I was lonely. You were always working and I. Don't. I cut her off, my voice shaking with rage and grief. Don't make this my fault. She reaches for me, but I step back, the railing cold against my spine. The party continues inside, oblivious, the laughter a cruel contrast to the wreckage out here. I think of the surprise she promised, the one I was supposed to wait for. Was this it? The truth, laid bare in front of everyone? Richard appears at the balcony door, his face pale. Ethan, let's talk about this, he says, but I'm already moving, brushing past him, back into the heat of the party. The crowd parts again, their eyes wide, sensing the storm. Claire calls my name, her voice breaking, but I don't stop. I can't. As I reach the elevator, my phone buzzes. A text from Claire, please come back. I love you. I stare at it, my thumb hovering over the reply button. But then I see the reflection in the elevator doors. My own face, hollow, a stranger's. The doors close, and I'm alone with the truth. The surprise wasn't a gift. It was the end of us.